back to the DoughClub, the YouTube channel that is way more than a YouTube channel, and I am back with a new banging season. A lot of you remember me making a video about my goals for 2021 last year. So in this video, I'm going to be reflecting on how I did in those goals, as well as talking about what my plans are for this next year. Before we talk about my goals, I just want to share a framework that could help y'all with making goals for yourselves if you struggle with this, because I certainly did. And this framework is called SMART, so it's SMART goals, and SMART is an acronym, so that just means that each letter in the word SMART stands for something different. SMART stands for specific, measurable, obtainable, realistic, and time-bound. My goals were to be happy, make 6 figures, get 1,000 subscribers, professional goals that I wanted to achieve with my company. I wanted to own 2 food trucks, and I wanted to get my blue belt in BJJ. So it's a little hard to say whether, I could check off whether I was happy or not. It's kind of ambiguous, and it may sound kind of depressing, but last year was very challenging for me, losing a very close family member, as well as just some, difficult challenges throughout the year. But on the flip side, it was also, a very transformative and very personal developing growth type of year. Y'all know what I mean, maybe. But a lot of good and bad happened, so it's just hard for me to say. So I'm gonna give this goal a maybe. So when I'm talking about making 6 figures, it was hard for me to actually measure this goal because I didn't have a way of keeping track of it. You can use like your tax returns, or you can keep a spreadsheet, but that's things that I didn't do. So that's definitely a learning experience for me and something for me to keep in mind going into next year. Probably didn't reach that goal because I did have to leave my job halfway through the year, and I wasn't even going to make 6 figures at that job anyway. So it's definitely something I fell short of next year, but don't worry, bad coming soon. So my third goal of getting 1,000 subscribers is one, as y'all know, very dear to me, and I talk about a lot on this channel, and as at the time of making this video, I had about 560 subscribers, so definitely fell a bit short. But as I mentioned before, I am extremely grateful for everyone who's watched a single video, who's clicked, and especially for all that have subscribed already. I'm more than blessed that I've already achieved, pretty decent success in the first year on YouTube. So get into go-karts. This goal sounds kind of wild because I still don't even have the first one on the road. I'm getting ready to hopefully get it started up this year, and if you haven't seen that first video I made about the go-kart, definitely go check it out. A lot of people liked it, as well as stay tuned for the part 2 of that video, aka the go-kart is doomed, coming up in season 2. Y'all definitely don't want to miss that video. Lots of updates coming there. Long story short, no, I did not achieve this goal. Lastly, my goal of achieving a blue belt status in jiu-jitsu was also not accomplished. So I'm still a 4th degree white belt. I got my white belt in about last February, and I also did end up transferring schools to one that's a little closer to my house, so the marathon continues. All the goals were time bound because they were my goals to complete by the December 31st of last year. But the key here that I want that to take away is that they should be specific, and when you're talking specifics, it helps when you think of the time bound, and it helps when you think about, is that something you can actually do? For example, you may say, oh, I want to get my degree, but if you're at a 4-year institution and it's your first year and you're saying you want to get the degree, unless you're signing up for a lot of extra credits, that may not something that's the most realistic or obtainable. But if you say you want to get all A's in your classes, then that's specific, but you just want to make sure you have that study plan to help you get that. And remember, you can have sub goals into your goals. So before I talk about my new goals for next year, I just wanted to give some background on, again, like why I'm making this video and why I think goals are important. At the onset of this channel, as I mentioned, that this is always supposed to have been a channel just for information, for education, but specifically for people who may look like me, who have the same skin as me, different backgrounds, but same stories, same upbringing, that may not have gotten information about entrepreneurship and just personal branding and development. I feel like a lot of the times, this information isn't readily available, and I want this channel to be a space where y'all can learn anything that, I thought would have helped me growing up, and so y'all get that, extra step and avoid the mistakes that I made in any way I can help. And just like I mentioned in the last video, I'm hoping that y'all join me in making these goals, and we can achieve success and our missions and dreams together. You know, this is supposed to be a family, DoughClub Dough family. And again, like, we're gonna do what we gotta do, but it's gonna take some hard work, and it starts today. But as y'all could tell, overall, I didn't really accomplish any of the goals I set out last year. And not to say that I didn't have a productive year. Again, a lot of great stuff that happened, but you know, I made these goals to challenge myself, and you know, it's not, and I didn't really achieve the results I wanted or track my goals well enough. So for my goals for this upcoming year are as follows. First is to build my relationship with God. And this is definitely something that I've always, you know, tried to improve and worked on. And I've gone through different phases in my journey through faith. But, you know, this is something that also, as you can tell, isn't really in, you know, smart format, because I felt like this was just one more personal that I didn't want to quantify it by saying I do, you know, X or Y a certain amount of times, but really just figure out how I'm going to take that walk through faith. And as y'all can tell, I am a Christian, so it is something that is important to me, and I always strive to, you know, do better as, you know, as I grow as a person. Second goal is to pay off all my student loans. One, because student loans are terrible. Joe Byron promised we didn't have to pay him, and now he's, you know, not doing, you're not coming through. But that's a different story for a different video. And third, it's because, you know, just paying off your loans will definitely achieve financial freedom. It's a big thing that a lot of people that have gone through college are yearning for if they haven't paid off their loans, because it's a huge weight on your back that, you know, you really have to maneuver and think about how you pay for that. Most people stick with, you know, a typical 9-to-5 job because it's something that helps them pay off those student loans. And it's something that I, as an entrepreneur, have to really be cognizant about how I'm going to figure that out, because I am an entrepreneur. So I'm really hoping, you know, through my business, I can be blessed to work hard and, you know, get rid of that huge burden early on so I can focus on all the other crazy and wacky stuff I want to get done. My next goal, recycling it from last year, get 1,000 subscribers. I'm at 560, so a big head start than what I had last year. And I'm just looking forward to eventually achieving that mark, hopefully getting monetized and showing y'all how that journey is going to go through. So please, again, help me out. Tell your friends to subscribe if y'all think this content is helpful. It's something that, you know, I always and sincerely appreciate. But again, yeah, it's just like awesome. I love being on YouTube, and I'm really looking forward to, you know, reaching that mark this year. This next goal is really big for my business, and I'm definitely going to talk about it more in future videos, but it is to cater at least 2 events per month with Doughboys. So since I started the business last fall, I've been catering events here and there, mostly with my school, but it's really time for me to branch out. You know, I've really come to a point where I realized that a business is a business, and it runs on cash flow. And especially throughout the winter, I haven't been catering as much just because, you know, it's not the season, as well as, like, you know, I haven't just had the opportunity for as many events as I used to. But, you know, moving forward, I'm moving tack. I'm trying to get as many events as I can and really trying to run up that bag, as well as just perfect our craft. I've been cooking more myself. My team has just been, you know, very eager to get back in the kitchen, and it's something, yeah, we're just gonna really hit the ground running and make a name for Doughboys this year. So stay tuned. Don't sleep on this. We already got 2 events booked for this month. So hit us up if you need that breakfast. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let me chill. Okay, and my last goal is again recycling, and it is to get my blue belt in BJJ. And, you know, hopefully that's something that I can achieve pretty quickly. Already being a 4th degree white belt, but, you know, it's certainly not a given, not granted at all. And the biggest thing with BJJ or anything that you do is that stay consistent, stay hungry. I'm still gonna have to show up to the mats every day. I still need to achieve a certain amount of hours, and obviously I'm not at blue belt level yet, so it's gonna take me being in the mats, doing the hard and dirty work to get what I want done. Dream Chasers, Meek Mill told us this years ago, y'all. We gotta be out there, we gotta be doing our grind, especially for us who don't have the opportunities, for a lot of the things that other people do. So, you know, again, this is just really what we gotta be on right now. So thank y'all so much for watching this video. Sorry it's a few days late, but you know, it's gonna be a long year again. I'm looking forward to it. If you like the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your grandma's friends, your frenemies, your enemies, you know, everyone that's up. You know what's up about Dope Boys, DoughClub. Join the club, baby. Check out our new website, sponsored by some amazing DoughClub students who helped make out the new one. And yeah, stay forward to the next couple episodes in this season. I promise you, I'm trying to amp up the content, y'all. So again, let me know any content y'all want to see. Thanks, y'all. Peace.